What is up, gamers? Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Kirsty Garcia.
I'm Laura Navarrete.
I'm Jerry Gonzalez.
And we're
The Officer Podcast.
sorry, there's someone in front of my door right now. So someone can explain what's going on right now.
Who's the someone? Okay,
But
so
explain what we're doing today.
I got you. So today we are just having a little discussion about our favorite things recently, what we've been into. I feel like this is like a good conversation to have, especially like mid-semester, because like everyone's like past midterms and it's after spring break, so we're in that final stretch. We took
had
a week
little
off.
break. Yeah, we needed it.
But like, it's good to know about like our self-care, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just some things that give us some serotonin here and there, because we need that as people. But yeah, that's what we'll be talking about today. So I can see someone is absolutely ecstatic and excited to talk about their topic. Jerry.
Okay, so the topic that I have for today is Pokemon Go. So that's this has been my current obsession since it's been going on for a while. Since probably last year it got really serious, where I would play this in almost every single class, and I'd be playing this all day, and I would go take some walks. Go ahead, Laura.
Jerry's a music major, so he has to take ensemble classes, and I was blessed to have him in my ensemble last semester. And it's the way, let me see if we can see this. His stand would be like right here, and you would just see on his phone the entire time we're supposed to be playing, there's this Pokemon Go like going. And he missed so many like entrances and stuff. He still does that too in band, but like he'll miss like entrances or like times to come in because he's catching a shiny. He's gonna
Hey, I've been going crazy. So yesterday, after we had a meeting, and right after the meeting, I hatched an egg, and I got a shiny, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. So this has been my current obsession. It's purely just mindless, and it helps me not stress out so much about dumb stuff. But that's my current obsession. That's one of them.
He almost caught a legendary the other day in North Star Mall.
Yeah. I almost caught an Articuno, and I was like, dang it. It was one of the good ones too. It was a Galarian one. They're just really rare to come across.
We were in the earring aisle at JCPenney's, and there he was. And then he ran away. The moment we saw him, he was gone like the wind.
Oh.
Should we edit that out? Actually, I
no.
That.
I love that. That was beautiful.
Look at that.
It's staying in.
It's staying in.
You can go next, Laura.
Okay, so mine. Well, actually, I have two. Let me bring up the other one super, super fast. It's because I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Because I'll get into... No, not that I don't want to talk about it. It's because I know, for some people, it's like, ew, really? But I've also, it is an obsession. You can ask Jerry and Kristen. I learn a new thing about this show every day, and...
Oh my god.
Okay. I really like South Park. And then he's, my favorite character, PC Principal. He's so funny. But this is from, I believe, a very recent episode, and I just really like them. I'm obsessed with the creators too. I think they're so smart. They're an Oscar away from EGOT, which I think is crazy, but they won a Tony because apparently they wrote the Book of Mormon. I didn't know that. But yeah, that's been an obsession. But another obsession of mine is Blu-ray. Both of these things started from TikTok. I've always liked South Park, but TikTok kind of reintroduced her and told me new things about her, and I was like, ooh, I like her. But I still am on Bluey TikTok, and I always get Bluey things, and then while I'm doing homework or falling asleep, I'll watch Bluey and cry to episodes of Bluey too, because they're so sad. like the one episode where they're like playing grown up and Bingo's the daughter and Bluey's the mom, and then Bingo just grows up and then like Bingo tells her like, no, I'll go by myself. Like you stay here. And it's like supposed to represent like a parent dying. And then yes, it's so sad. Like whenever you like look at it now, you're like, and then the last line of the episode is Bluey sitting up on the porch with him and his parents, and that's supposed to represent like heaven, and they're like watching over Bingo while she's being an astronaut. And then like they're sitting on the swing that they made, and Bluey's dad's like, this is heaven. And you're like, Jerry also cried to an episode. You want to talk about that, Jerry?
Yeah, so there's this one episode where there's a kid that's new to the school, and he like talks about how he's like that how he has a hard time focusing, how he isn't good at sitting still, and how his mind is always running. And so he's like, I do bad in school because of all these things, and I don't have many friends. And so he moves to the new school, and he's playing with one of the other guys, like one of the little boys that's playing, and they're playing Army. And he's like, oh, do you want to play Army with me? He's like, oh, I don't know, because I'm not really good at it. And then like they start playing Army, and he gets really into it. And then he's like, oh, what's that place called? And he's like, oh, that's Area A. And he's like, what's that one? That's C. It's like, okay, we need to send a helicopter to Area A. Which one's that one again? And then like he's like, oh, maybe I remember, like it's that one. Oh, and his like he like uses all his what he thinks are flaws or whatever. He uses them like in his advantage, and it's so cute. And so one of the little kid that he's playing with was they ask him like, oh, so how do you know so much about Army? He's like, oh, well, my dad's in the Army. Yeah, he said that when he comes back, he's gonna get me a can of, I think it was condensed milk. And he was like, oh, that sounds so good. Like, oh my god. And at the end of the episode, it goes to the new kid, and he has a can of condensed milk. He's like, where'd you get that from? And he's like, my friend gave it to me. And it shows the clip of his dad was like picking his son up from school, and he had like the can of condensed milk. I started crying. I was like, oh my god, this is not funny. Like, it was so cute.
There's a lot of good sad episodes. Well, not sad, but they're like, oh my god, like especially like as like adults now, and you watch them, and then like you think of your own parents and like you as a little kid, and like there's just a lot of lines that hit deep. Like I know there's one wherever like Bluey's mom is like chasing around his grandpa, or like Bluey's grandpa. And then like it's so funny. Like the first beginning part's so funny, and then like she goes into this like rant where she's super mad because she's like, he needs to be resting, he needs to be healthy because like he needs to get better. And then she finally yells like, I need him. And it's like and the grandpa hears it and he's like, you know what, she's right, I should be resting. And it's like it's so good. And then this episode especially, this episode is where Bingo's like
so
asleep, and they play The Planets by Holst as a music person. But it's like, it's so. Anyways, 10 out of 10.
Really
Watch Bluey. If you don't have Disney Plus, just go on TikTok.
I think they have it on Spotify. Like it's like in podcast form, and like when you turn your phone sideways, it like starts the video.
Heard. Go watch Bluey. Watch it right now. Christine.
Oh no. You want to say hi?
He's fan.
Okay, special guest star. We got a special guest here.
Who is it?
Oh, do you want to say what your favorite show is right now?
I just got done watching Billions.
Billions? I've heard of that.
Oh.
Whatever it's called, it's a good show. Madam Secretary.
Nice.
Yeah.
And all the spring break I watched movies instead, like Call of Stars. Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3.
Yeah.
All the
Cars 2 is debatable.
How's the debate?
Cars 2
How's
is
it
not
debatable?
good.
Okay, it's not good, but don't worry about Vader.
That's true. Yeah. He is.
Exactly. Are you telling me whenever he's like, the ice cream has turned, you didn't cackle?
He can't
The
hear
ice
you.
cream is
Oh, dang.
turned.
Because the ice cream has turned for the wasabi part.
Oh, the wasabi
Yes.
is like, give me some more, give me some more. Yeah, then he
Yes.
embarrass himself, goes to the waterfall, and was like, yeah.
Honestly,
So
it's a
good.
good story, but it wasn't. I don't know. I didn't feel like a Cars movie. You know.
Chris is just a hater.
Yeah, that's true. But
Don't agree with me just because.
I mean, it's like I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But like for me, it's like it was a great show. It was like a little bit,
It was action.
yeah, it was action.
Yes.
It was like action with cars. Makes no sense, but it happened.
But it worked.
Period.
It worked.
Period.
I-
It works.
Period.
One show back in remember Jerry and
Yes.
Yeah, Jerry's recital.
Jerry's recital. Go to it. That was Avi. Yes. Go Avi.
Bye, Abby. LOL. Special
Thanks,
guest. Special
Avi.
guest.
Thank you.
Special guest.
Okay. So now what I want to talk about. So funny, he couldn't hear you the whole time because of my headphones. And I tried figuring out how to change it, and it wouldn't change. So sorry, but what I want to talk about. Here we go. I guess I need a drum roll. Not loading. Hold on. Let's
BTS.
go. So I'm obsessed with BTS right now, as I've been. So it's like once you're in, you can't get out. Cause like,
Very true.
You're
like
set.
they're, yeah, like I'm respectfully obsessed with these men. So they're on break right now because one of them is in the military. Jin. Poor Jin, I miss him. And then J-Hope's leaving soon. He's leaving soon, so it's okay though because they're releasing music like it's nothing. So I'm obsessed. I just
As
love
if
them
they're
all
not
so
leaving.
much. Like literally, like there's so much content over them that I feel like I know that. Like obviously I don't know them, duh. But like I feel like I'm their friend.
like you know them personally.
Yeah, like that's what it feels like. Cause like I've seen
There's just so
much.
many. There's so many like clips of them like on YouTube. Just like they have like basically their own show.
Yeah, they
The
do.
amount
They
of
have
time
their
we
own
go,
show.
Oh, they
like-
do have their own show.
It's called Run BTS. That's something I'm obsessed with as well. It's like they do like these little challenges and they learn new things together. Like one episode they learned how to play tennis, and now one of them is like really good at tennis, so good for them. But yeah, like and they learn how to cook and stuff. I just think it's cool, but it also makes me sad because it's like I feel like they'd have this show because they missed out on it during like their childhood. Because like
Yeah.
it makes me sad. It's okay. It's fine. Because like one of them, Jungkook, I don't know. He started like BTS when he was 15, so like he didn't really get like a childhood, and I feel really bad for him. But like they're fine. They're great. They're doing great. But I love them so much. My favorite song right now is probably I like RM Namjoon. He just released like his own album. I liked his song with Anderson .Paak, Still Live. So good. The good song.
Anderson
Check
.Paak.
it.
Love him.
I love Anderson
love-
.Paak.
That one. But I'm surprised one of y'all isn't talking about Silk Sonic. But
Ooh,
Yes, I
love
but
BTS.
Silk Sonic hasn't come out with something new, so
I
I
don't
think
think
that's
they
why. 'Cause that's
are.
like, I don't want to put that out in the world. I
think it
want
was
them
a-
to
a
come out
one-
with something new.
A one
I-
album thing.
I refuse because that whole album, no skips. I can still listen to it and be like,
Me too.
ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Like, I love Silk Sonic, but I think it's just because it's not like a recent thing. You know, that was fall semester, right? Fall, last fall,
Last fall.
not this last fall, but the fall before. So it's a
So like
whole
two
like
falls
year and a
ago.
half.
So like a year and a half.
Almost two.
Yikes.
Oh my god, that's fast.
But that's BTS. I love BTS. If I ever had the chance to meet them, I would. I would sell a kidney for them.
A kidney.
I would sell
Are they
my
actually okay? That's okay. Let's say you got to meet them, right? But you really had to sell your kidney, or you had to like sell a body part. Would you?
I wouldn't
do
sell a
it?
kidney, but my sister needs that kidney. So I wouldn't do that.
Fair enough,
I
fair
would
enough.
sell my soul for them, but no big deal.
Yeah,
Sell your
just a soul.
Just my soul.
I don't need it.
I mean, I can sell them like a finger. Like I don't need all my.
Yeah, what if they're like,
It's true.
here, you
Or a
have to get
toe.
rid of one of your body parts. What body part are you getting rid of?
My
I'll get rid of
foot.
my. Ooh, your whole foot?
Yeah, I can just get a bionic one. So I can be a robot.
That's true.
What?
Yeah. I shake
What's
my
your
head for
favorite
these
like
things.
BTS song right now?
The one that I currently, well, I think my all-time favorite one, if I had to choose, like it's not a song that all of them are singing. It's the one that Jin sings. It's called Epiphany. It's about loving yourself, and it's just really sad. It just makes me really sad because it's.
Oh.
But yeah, that one's my favorite. It's so good. His vocals. But if it was the song with all of them in it, I really like. It's called like that's the song. It's called Like.
Oh, okay,
But,
okay.
Yeah, it's super good. It's like in their first album, so it's like super old. So, but yeah, listen to it. It's really good. It makes me want to like.
I just wrote it down. I'm gonna go listen to it after.
Period. And then it has a part 2 to that song too that they released later, and I'm like, but yeah, that's
There's
BTS.
a part 2. That's pretty cool.
It's called Like Part 2.
Oh, really?
They do that a lot. Yes, they do that a lot. Like, oh my god, like Jimin just released an album. So, Suga, the rapper, his rapper name is August D. He has a whole album that he like released like probably 3 years ago, and on his album there's a song called Set Me Free, and Jimin made a new album, and his new song is called Set Me Free Part 2. So they like to do part 2s of songs.
That's okay, it's easier.
It's cool, but it sounds nothing alike. So yeah. But yeah, I love these
writing all these down. I'm gonna listen to them after this.
Great. But you know what we should listen to? Jerry's recital. Oh, you can't see it. Oh no. Did you see his face?
There's Jerry.
There's Jerry. He's a part of BTS.
It's
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna.
Put it on your face. Put it on your face. No, it's still not working. What the heck? Oh wait. Okay, kind of worked for Kirsten.
Oh. Okay. It's my recital. My recital is called In My Mind. It's going to be in the UTSA Recital Hall on March 31st at 5 o'clock. It's only 30 minutes. So if you're free, please come.
Period.
Stop on by.
Okay.
Make a little appearance.
So.
You know what else I'm obsessed with right now?
What else are you obsessed with, Kirsten?
You.
Jerry, you have to go. Jerry, is there a way to kick him out? Okay, thank you.
So, one thing that I've been kind of like getting back into that's like, I don't know, it kind of just hit out of nowhere. I was thinking about them. It's a YouTube channel that I was thinking about it just randomly one day. I was like, I used to watch them every single morning, and I was like, I wonder how they're doing. So, Good Mythical Morning. I've been watching them since I was in middle school. Like literally, in middle school, I would wake up like super early because the traffic was really bad from my house to the school. So I would wake up like at like maybe 7 or 6, and I would just have my phone sitting up on like one of the things in my restroom while I'm getting ready, and I'm watching the whole video. I'm like, okay, by the end of this, I need to be gone. And I did that all the way till high school, but I stopped watching them probably my sophomore year. And now that I'm getting back into it, I'm like, I'm kind of getting back into that habit where I'm watching them in the morning. I'm like, okay, I need to be done by the end of this episode. I'm like going off fast. But that's what I've been obsessed with recently. I really like Rhett's album.
Their content's just so good, and like I like the whole like react and try thing. Like I at the time when React was like cool, I watched them a lot, and I feel like Rhett and Link do that, but like in a better form, and it's more like it feels like you're sitting there with them, like enjoying those things. And I like their ranking ones. Like the other night I was watching the Haichu one, and like seeing which one they like the best. But I like those. Or like I remember watching their ice cream one, and like saying like which one is the best ice cream all time, and I think it was Ben and Jerry's Half Baked.
I think I remember it being the Half Baked one.
Yeah, and but a close one was Bluebell's Vanilla, but with strawberries. So like
Okay.
it was vanilla ice cream with strawberries. And I couldn't find. I remember I was like, I want that. I want that so bad, and I couldn't find it at like any store in Lubbock. It was so annoying. I think you can find it now, like at HEB, but like,
I like their vlog
yeah.
channel.
Oh yeah,
Their vlog channel's funny. I like that because they're more
they're
like
just fun characters.
it's more like them and not like super like high
Yeah.
produced or anything. I like them a lot.
I like they do like a little series, I guess, kind of. It's where they try foods from around the world, and so it's like different snacks or different like meals or drinks, or I think they did a Fanta one. So they had different like snacks from around the world, and they get darts, and they have like a big map of the world, and they have to throw darts at where they think it's from. That one's a good one. It's pretty entertaining. So if you're bored, that's a good one.
Karsten, I want you to talk about your YouTube person because I also really like your YouTube person.
So, this is who I am obsessed with right now. Literally, I watch him when I go to bed because he's just very entertaining.
He's a ray of
to me.
sunshine.
It's Danny
I
Gonzalez.
love that picture.
He's so funny. It's such a bad picture, but Danny Gonzalez. I like him a lot. He's just super funny. He's a Viner, so you might recognize him from there. But he just makes like the most random videos. Like one of my favorites is him like trying things, like trying like acting on TV products. And like there's this one that's like the combat flashlight, and he gets like the Minecraft pinata, and he just like beats up the pinata. He's like, I mean, it still works. It turns on. So I just like him. He's very funny. Like he does that, and then he tries like social experiments, I guess, where he tries to become famous, but like not him. Like he like disguises himself and like tries to become famous on like TikTok and stuff. Like he's just super funny, and like I really like his like the friends that he had. Like he goes on tour with them. It's Curtis and oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. I'm obsessed with Curtis, but yeah, they have like the same kind of content, but I just love Danny so much. Like he just seems like such a real person. But yeah.
He's so
I'll have a conversation
relatable.
with him.
I know.
And he's married.
And what's her name?
Her name is Laura.
It's not me. It's not me.
It's you.
But I love him so much. He's so funny. I love his. Okay, y'all should check out his Disney Channel. His Disney Channel videos.
He ghosted Kevin Jonas.
He did.
He did ghost Kevin Jonas.
That's kind of crazy.
But he has like all his Disney Channel ones where he rewatches like movies, and like they're movies that we love and come to love. But then when he rewatches them in a different light, and he's like, "Why did she do that?" And then you're like, "Yeah, why did she do that?"
One.
The Radio Rebel one, the Princess Protection Program, because that one was my favorite. Princess Protection Program was like my favorite movie on Disney Channel. And then when he redid that one, I was like, oh.
I like the Camp Rock video. That one like, because like I really liked the Camp Rock. So when he was like bashing on it, I was like, okay, I know it's not the best movie, but it's a good movie. But yeah,
we only
that
have
one
a
was funny.
few. Sorry, Jared, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm
We only have a few more minutes. I'm just gonna say mine real quick. If you don't know who this queen is, this is Vivienne. What's her name? I can't remember Kathy's last name. Nesmith. It's Vivienne. Vivi. She is part of the Dance Moms lore. Okay, so Jerry says, I don't know, Kristen, do you watch YouTube when you get ready in the morning, or do you listen to music?
I watch YouTube, but it's usually Good Mythical Morning though.
Okay, heard. I watch Dance Moms when I get ready in the morning. I watch Dance Moms or like T-Spill or whatever, just like because it's like a podcast. But Dance Moms especially, I watched the entirety of Dance Moms over and over again on YouTube. And this queen herself, I love her. If you don't know this scene, if you don't know the scene, her mom like held her hand and like cut her finger. And she went, my mom cut my finger. I hope I can still dance.
I cut my finger on my mom's wing. I hope I can still dance.
And she's so cute. And like, this is literally the face she makes the entire show. I've never seen her smile. I've never seen her cry. I've never seen her like, this is the face she makes the entire series. And you see her to where she's like 6. I think she's like 7 or 8 in this picture. But like she's super little. And then you even see her like as a teenager and she still looks the exact same. She has not changed her expression. She is still Vivian and she's wonderful and I love her. Abby Lee Miller's choice of teaching, very questionable. I don't agree with. I'm just here for the drama. I'm just here to listen to them scream. My favorite girl is Nia. I like Nia a lot. I feel like she didn't get her
He is
due.
an icon.
That's me, and neither did Chloe. Oh, Dutchies. Okay, actually, I want to talk about that. Let's talk about Dutchies.
No, well, okay. I'm just obsessed with Dutch Bros. Like that. I love Dutch Bros. Is it
The
is
picture
it the
perfect?
right way? Is it the right way?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, the picture perfect's my go-to order. What's y'all go-to orders?
I've been liking the picture perfect recently, but I usually go for a Rebel. Like any Rebel, whatever
The
I'm feeling
double
that day.
rainbow is so good.
Double rainbow, the palm tree's really good. The
I got the Shark
Jerry
Attack
likes
one, but
the
blended.
Shark Attack.
That
That
sounds
one's
good.
really good.
I'm obsessed with Dutch Bros.
Do you
Like
guys
they
wanna
opened
go
one
to-
like right now.
Kristen, do you want to go?
Yes,
We'll
Jerry,
go.
don't even play with me.
We'll go later today.
Don't play with me right now. Yeah, that's my favorite. No, Laura,
Did
you can
hear
come
that guy
too,
say
but
they
we-
didn't invite me? They didn't invite me.
No, you can still come.
Like,
I would give you some.
You
I
gave
will
it up
give
for
you
Lent.
some.
I did give it up for Lent, but if I wanted to
No,
go.
you can smell it, then you can
Yeah,
drink
you can
water.
smell it and drink some water. It's like
And
the
it's
same.
the same thing. I swear, it's the
It's
same
the
thing.
same. It's the same.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same
It's
thing.
like
It's the same
50% smell or something.
Does it look like I work here? Hey guys, welcome to
It does look
Dutchies.
like you're kidding. No, you have to like do like the whole like
Hey
hype.
guys, you want some Dutch Bros? they don't sound like that. But
So like, hey, good morning, cuties. How we doing today?
they talk
what
for a
can I get
long
you?
time. Like you're at
Yeah,
the window and you're like,
So how's your day?
Just keep,
you're like,
just
please,
give
I
me
just
my-
want my drink.
All right,
Just want
we have
Diet
T minus
Dr.
1
Phil.
minute.
Well,
Ms. Vanjie,
Miss Vanjie, this is
Miss
week
Vanjie,
7.
please,
Please,
please, we're
you
waiting,
get on the
please.
show. We just want you on the show.
we're about to not have office hours anymore because the semester's ending and you're still not here.
I just think it's kind of rude how you didn't even like respond. So, Miss
just-
Vanjie, please, this is the week 7.
I
We're
DM'd you
still
10
inviting
times
you.
last night.
Yes, we're inviting you still. You still can come on the podcast. So, the offer's still there. So, please.
We love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Like and
Comment
subscribe
below.
and comment below any ideas you have for the next podcast. And y'all go meet Jerry up at McDonald's or Kristen up at Dutchies.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm chilling with my girl Vivi.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice. Oh, it didn't stop.